Hey y'all, welcome to the gift of the gab. Oh
my god.
How are you feeling?
I am so excited. I'm glad that we figured out audio and lighting and camera stuff. This is my first time using this camera as a video camera.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see how this turns out.
It's going good. It looks good.
Yeah, it does. It looks legit.
How's it look? Looking good? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sure they spoke to the camera.
Yeah. They'll let us know in the comments.
So true.
Yeah.
Introduce yourself. Who are you? What are we doing?
My name is Amanda. Amanda Paige Pahopian. My pronouns are she, her. Ooh, my major. My major is cinematic arts and technology.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. We both go to Sonoma State.
Yeah. What do you want to do in the future?
I want to be a touring concert photographer. That is the ultimate goal.
Where you're headed.
Yeah. But honestly, I'll take anything in photography.
Yeah.
You're
very good at it.
Yeah.
How many years you been doing photography? How many years?
I don't even know. I mean, okay, professionally, about 3.
Okay.
But I mean, I've always had a little dinky camera.
Yeah.
Through my life. Like when I was a kid, my parents gave me a little digital camera, and I play with that. It was really fun. So yeah, if we're going legit, 19 years, but professional, 3 years.
Yes, out the womb.
Yeah, out the womb. I was born with a camera, actually.
Is that true?
Sorry, Laura. That's why it hurt so much. Your turn.
I'm Layla Jasmine Brown. Middle name and last name too. Followed you. I use she, her pronouns. And my major in school, I'm a liberal studies major. And I'm also theater arts minor. And I was an education minor, a double minor, and then I dropped it. Don't know why you had to know that, and yet here we are.
Good information.
I want to be a teacher. I want to be an elementary school teacher, like 3rd or 4th grade.
Mm-hmm.
That's where I'm heading right now. I work with kids. Whoa. And I really like it. I'm like, what? This is so scary. First time on camera.
So,
yeah.
So why 3rd and 4th grade? Did you ever consider?
I feel like kindergarten is... it's so different. You're teaching them the foundations. You need to have a lot of patience, which I do, and yet kindergartners, I've worked with kindergartners before, and I really do enjoy it. But I want to dig deep into, like, I don't know, like history and math, and I think that the 3rd and 4th grade curriculum is really interesting to me. Those were also my favorite years in grade school. Mm-hmm. And then 5th grade, it feels like they're ready to just move on. I don't know.
Because then right after that is junior high.
From a ex-5th grader.
Yeah. 5th grade was rough. Yeah. That was the phase before my glow up.
Yeah.
My middle school glow up.
That was my glow down. I don't know what you're talking about. I feel like middle school, everyone's like...
I feel like in middle school, that was like... Okay, well, I had first gotten my braces, and I really wanted braces, and I thought I looked so hot in braces. But, like, when I look at pictures of myself from 8th grade, I feel like I'm not totally embarrassed with how I look. We get to high school, and that's a whole different story. But, like, 8th grade, I feel like I am not absolutely repulsed by the state of my face.
That's not a popular opinion.
Totally unpopular opinion. But,
well...
what can I say?
Here we are.
Yeah.
So what are we going to be doing today? Welcome to our first episode.
Yeah.
We're very excited. Let's talk a little bit about why we decided to make this.
Yeah.
Just feeling crazy. Just like, what do you think?
I mean, okay. Well, the story is we have always kind of talked about having a podcast ever since we met each other.
Yeah.
Honestly. But last week we went to Starbucks.
2 weeks ago. Yeah.
One of the weeks, a little while ago, we went to Starbucks after work. That was last week.
Nope. I assure you, it was not.
No, I'm about to pull up my calendar.
Oh, wait, it was. It was last week. It was.
Oh,
So, last week. We're already filming.
Yeah.
Really?
Look at us. Making it snappy.
Wow. We just get it done.
Yeah.
Get it done.
Yeah. Last week, we went and got Starbucks, cherry chai, and one of my best friends from home, shout out Marie, recommended
I don't know Marie.
recommended that we try it. And so we tried the cherry chai, and I'm really rambling. That's what
That's
a podcast
okay.
is for.
So true.
Yeah. We'll get used to it.
Yeah.
And we kind of just said, like,
why not?
Yeah.
Well, like we always like talk as if we're on a podcast.
Right.
And like, I don't know, when I listen to my podcast whenever I'm like cleaning or driving or doing something, and I just want to hear people talk.
Yeah.
And we talk a lot.
We do.
Yeah.
Especially when we're supposed to be working.
But you didn't hear that. Oh, we're also coworkers.
Yeah. So we work together at Seawolf Living.
Yeah.
At Sonoma State University.
Mm-hmm.
What's your role?
I'm the creative communications coordinator. What do? I design and create the weekly emails that all students get from Seawolf Living. And I also work on the blogs. I read a lot of blogs. Right now, I'm working on a blog. Which Peanuts character are you? Very exciting and very fitting for our school.
That one. I was excited.
Very exciting.
Yeah.
And then I also help with the website and maintain the website. What about you?
I am the content team lead. So I lead a group of 3 other digital content creators. And we basically create all of the content that the social team puts out. So we do photography, videography, graphics. It's mainly graphics for the departments that we service, but yeah,
do a lot.
We do a lot. Yeah.
And now we're here.
Today,
what are we going to be doing? We're going to be doing a little activity for you. We have this bowl full of questions that'll make us ponder. Discussion starters, one might say.
Yeah.
And we're just going to pick one out. I think that we both answer the question. And
I don't know what the questions are.
I wrote all of them.
Yeah.
You contributed one.
I did.
We'll get there.
I did. Yeah.
So you can learn a little bit about ourselves. Yay! Yes. Let's do it.
Okay.
Pick the first one. Shuffle, shuffle.
Okay. What are 3 qualities you would use to describe the other person?
Oh.
Ooh.
Okay.
Clock wipe. What we think.
My first one would be dedicated for you, because you have a lot of interests and a lot of hobbies and a lot that you're doing, a lot of commitments, and yet you're dedicated to every single one. And I'm just like, how does one have the bandwidth to take on all of that, but also put in 110%? So dedicated, you really are. You're also, and this was me looking at your wall, but you're also extremely artsy. And when I say artsy, like, you just have an eye for that kind of stuff. Like, like, this is beautiful. And I also just love, like, your aesthetic. I tell Amanda, like, when I think of Amanda, I think of, like, olive green, kind of green, or maroon.
Those are, like, my 2 favorite colors.
Exactly. So just your aesthetic as a whole, you're very artsy. And then the second one would be funny. Or the third one. Funny. You're so funny.
Thank you.
You are.
Thank you.
Comedian.
I try. Yeah. That's very, very complimentary. Thank y'all.
Of course.
The first thing that popped in my head was energetic. Because I don't know if you'll agree with me, but I feel like every time I talk to you, like, you bring up my energy, and your energy is always at 110%. Even if you're, like, not feeling it that day. Like, you still bring it. It's very elementary teacher of you.
Thank you.
But,
Thank you very much.
But I love it. Because it always brings up my spirits. And then focused. Because
do elaborate.
You also have a lot of things going on in your life, and you're very focused on each and every one of them. And whenever we're at work and, like, we're having a random side conversation, and then Maddie will be like, oh, hey, Layla, you immediately, like, snap to it, like, you know, and you can honestly, like, keep both conversations at the same time. It's very impressive.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
Maddie's our boss, by the way.
Yeah, Maddie is our boss. Yeah. Maybe we should have her as a guest.
Low key, would she want to? Well,
I feel like Maddie would be down. I don't know if Randy would.
Probably not. Yeah. In spirit. What's
another clock wipe? Sparkly.
Okay.
Sparkly.
Okay.
Well, I was looking at your lip gloss. But then also just like your personality is just very sparkly and very bubbly. Sparkly.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Sparkly.
Sparkly.
I appreciate that. So cute.
Yeah.
So cute. Okay, first question done. Let's do another one. This question is, if I could open it, what is one thing the other person does not know about you that we've never mentioned yet?
I've got it.
Cool.
Should I go?
Okay, I've got one too. You go.
Okay. I was homeschooled in high school.
What?
My last 3 years of high school, I was homeschooled.
Well, there was COVID.
And then I just stayed homeschooled.
Are you serious?
Because my high school had a homeschooling program and I could still do choir. So I literally only just went I was in show choir in high school. I literally just went to 5th period at like 12:45, I think.
Well, because I knew you did like show choir and choir. So I assumed you were in school.
Yeah.
Okay, so the reason for that, why? If you feel like sharing.
I feel like I did really well when we were online during COVID. And like my freshman year of high school, I was at we'll bleep that out.
Yeah. We'll bleep that out.
Oh, jeez. And then we transitioned to online there, and it was all async, and I liked that. That was like my one and only good experience at that high school. And then after that, I transferred to Glendora High School with my best friend Marie, and I made so many friends there, even online. And I just stuck with the goal program, which was the online.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you don't regret it?
Don't regret it.
Good.
One bit.
Good.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I was going to share something else, but I think I want to share something choir related. I did choir in middle school. I did choir freshman year. I don't know how much to share. I didn't have a great experience, so I stopped. And then I picked it back up senior year. I was planning on never doing choir, and then I did it senior year.
Wow. Okay. You stopped.
I stopped. I also don't love choir for myself. I love listening to it. I don't love choir.
Was it like choir? Or was it like...
It was like singing Hamilton.
Okay.
Like it was like... But what I don't love about choir is I literally, like, when I'm singing in theater, I love having a character. You
would have loved show choir.
When I sing without a character, I'm like, yeah, that's why I think I would have enjoyed it. But standing on the risers and singing, like, that's why I'm not doing it here. Like,
yeah.
So it's just not for me, and that's okay.
Interesting. Okay.
Would I be interested in teaching it someday, like to a middle school, high school? Absolutely.
I would 1000% teach show choir.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Next question.
Positive. Your turn.
Okay. When was the last time you cried?
I thought it would be funny if we picked this one first and really got in it.
I have a good answer for this one.
Yeah. Go ahead.
2 nights ago.
Oh.
It was out of happiness, though.
Oh.
Because we're gonna have to...
Yeah, okay. Oh my gosh!
And I cried, and I listened to, like, happy music and, like, danced around because I was like, I'm free!
Yeah.
That was my last cry.
I'm so glad.
Yeah.
That shows a lot.
Yeah, thank God.
Yeah.
Done and over with. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't even remember. Probably not a happy cry. I think I cried most recently because I was overwhelmed. Yeah, I was overwhelmed. Yeah. What's new?
Totally valid answer.
Just had a lot going on, and I was like, ugh. So yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Next one.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. What is one of your greatest fears?
Oh, easy peasy.
Oh, go ahead.
House centipedes.
What? Are you for real?
I kid you not. Like, oh, losing friends, no, house centipedes. Oh, I need to show you a picture of this.
House centipedes.
House centipedes. I call them lobster bugs, but they're more known as like house centipedes.
What? Ew!
And they're huge. They're huge.
Like how huge?
Like this big. Stop it. And seriously, one time I tried killing one and
You've seen one?
oh my god, they're all over the place in SoCal. Yeah.
Okay, that's kind of scary.
It's like during specific seasons. Thank God it's like when I'm not home now that I'm like living here. But one time, like a couple years ago, I tried killing one with a cup and I accidentally cut it in half and both sides were still wiggling. And I literally like karate crawled backwards and like had a panic attack in the corner of my room. I hate house centipedes so much. Yeah. Anyone who knows me, like you can.
Wow.
Yeah, you can just find out.
I learned something new about you.
Yeah.
So mine is not house centipedes. I can't say I've ever encountered one, and I can't say I hope to ever encounter one.
I don't think you do.
Mine, I have two. One of mine, losing my family, like, keeps me up at night. Like, I don't know how I'll go on. Not to get that deep.
Yeah.
Second one, snakes.
Yeah.
I can't do snakes. That's like a
snakes.
phobia. No, I can't. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I can't do it. I can't. Like, I won't. No. And we went on a field trip recently for Hutchins. Probably, I don't know if it wasn't last semester. It was probably sophomore year. To like this farm. And we were walking around and there were garden snakes everywhere. And people were like stepping in them. Like, and I literally, like, I almost started crying, hyperventilating. I hate snakes. I can't do it. Nope. You're not doing anything, and yet I'm like, nope, just because the thought.
Yeah.
I can't do it.
Yeah. That's how I feel about house centipedes.
I absolutely can't do it.
Literally makes me makes me want to throw up.
Okay, cool. Like, that's a phobia then.
Yeah.
Mine's a phobia too.
Yeah. Also, like my mom dying, but obviously.
Well, I was like, do I include that one? But like, yeah, it's a.
Yeah, no.
And specifically my mom, like anyone of my family. Like,
I love my dad. Paul, you're the best. But if I lose my mom, oh my god, I think my life would end.
Yeah.
Before I'm like ready, I need to be like ready for it.
Because she's not just like my mom; she's like my best friend.
Exactly.
But like on a different level than all of my other best friends.
Yeah, like I tell her everything. She pops my back.
What would I do without? Wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's deep right there.
So literally.
Yeah.
I think we need to move on.
I think let's move on.
This is my turn now?
Yeah.
Okay. Top 3 favorite celebrities.
You're gonna be much better at this one. I don't like pay attention to celebrities.
I have 2 at the top of my head. Okay.
You go first.
Taylor Swift, obviously. I love Taylor Swift. My shrine. Have you seen my shrine?
Yeah.
Yeah. I love Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
Emma Chamberlain. She is my style icon. She's my podcast icon. I have been following her since she lived in San Francisco, which was, I don't even know how many years ago.
Wow.
I think I was still in middle school. I love Emma Chamberlain. And, oh my god, I forgot what the third one was. Oh, Billie Eilish.
Okay.
I love her music, but also she is genuinely the sweetest celebrity I have ever met. I met Billie Eilish. And she said my eyes were pretty and she
Oh,
smelled really good. But I think like just that experience makes her one of my favorites.
yeah.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah. Those are my answers.
I don't have answers. Taylor Swift. I seriously, and that's like one of my flaws is I don't like.
Didn't you write these questions?
Yeah. Knowing, I thought it would be a good conversation starter, and I can't even like.
Yeah.
No, I can't. I don't know celebrities. It's bad.
Okay.
Somebody mentioned in the office like Matthew something. Matthew.
Grey Goobler?
No.
He's another one.
I have no idea who it was. See, I don't even know. Matthew M.
McConaughey?
Yes!
Is that how you said it? McConaughey?
Who is that?
Correct us if we're wrong. I mean, I know his name. I don't recognize his face.
See? No idea.
Yeah.
And I get so embarrassed not knowing. I don't know. So
Yeah.
Taylor Swift, I'd say. My mom. And Amanda right next to me. That's all I'd say. All right, moving on. We're almost done. We're flying by. Where do you see yourself in 10 years? Not just career-wise, but as a person. Mentally.
Yeah. I've been going first every time. Do you want to go?
Sure. In 10 years, how old will I be? 30! Oh, no! When I'm 30 years old. See, I have, like, my vision of what I want, and then, like, what I actually think.
Mm-hmm.
Here's what I want. And when I'm 30, I want to be a teacher. I want to be in my hometown. I want to have my routine. I want to be a mom.
So you want to stay in your hometown?
Yes, but it's also so expensive. Yeah. I want to stay in California, though. I want to, I don't know, like as a person, I really want to get better at being more independent, but like liking spending time on my own.
Yeah.
And I want to get better at that by the time I'm 30. Yeah. I don't know. Have my little family. I want like to be close to my family.
Mm-hmm.
My mom, my dad. I have my hopes for my siblings as well. I hope everyone's happy and yeah, more grown up, be a mom, have a family.
Yeah.
What about you? 10 years.
10 years. Physically, I want to move back to LA, but I want to be in the city. Not sure if I want to actually stay in Glendora.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me. What was that? Yeah, I'm not sure if I want to actually like stay in my hometown. Just because it's a little bit too small for me. I'm a city girl. Mm-hmm. And I don't know. I love Los Angeles, so I wanna live in the city. Culver City's the dream. Mm-hmm. I love Culver City. And I of course want to be close to my family, and they're probably gonna stay in Southern California. Career wise, I already said touring concert photographer. I hope that happens. That would be incredible because I love travel. I love working with artists like that. And I love concert photography. So career-wise, I would like that. And then I'm not sure if I want to be married at that time. That seems like crazy to think. Like when I'm like 29 is 10 years from now. In 10 years, it's like crazy to think that I could be married. Like I could meet someone and marry them.
Then I think I want a family, but I don't want to have birth. In 10 years, I'm not ready for that.
Yeah. Like 10 years. That's like shorter than we've been alive.
So that's why I said I'm not sure if I want to. I have a plan that I want, and then I have one realistically. I don't know if I'm going to be married by the time I'm 30.
I mean, like.
With my current rate right now. I'm just kidding.
Like.
I love life.
Like, I feel like a lot of people are married by 30.
But the other thing is I don't want to settle.
Yeah, I don't want to rush into it.
Mm-mm.
And to think that like 10 years,
I
that
don't think I'm
seems so
gonna.
short.
Yeah. I think I'm still growing by the time.
Yeah. Yeah. I might still be like fine. I want to be like settled in my career for at least 5 years before I even think about marriage.
Yeah.
Or kids. Like right now, I don't really want kids.
Yeah.
Because I don't like children.
Well, that's the other thing is I'm becoming a teacher, so I'm going to go
Yeah.
home to more kids, and then some teachers like advise against that, but it's also like my life, and
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like, what if something bad happens with a kid that you're teaching, and then you have to go home and like, I don't know if I'm wording this correctly.
Well, it's like you kind of got to be on as a teacher.
Yeah, and you don't really get a break when you go back
and
home.
As a mom.
Mm-hmm.
And then the reason why some teachers advise against that is that you go home with your child and then you're not giving them all of your energy. Which okay, you shouldn't give your child all of your energy, right? You should also be your own person.
Mm-hmm.
But is that neglectful toward the child? Like you caring about what the 24 kids you have in your classroom and putting energy toward them, and then you're forgetting that you have a child that's growing up, you know. And I'd feel so horrible. That's not what I want from my future kid. So I don't know. I've got some more things to figure out.
Also, like, if I actually get into touring concert photography, like, I'm gonna be out of the house for multiple like, I'm not gonna be home. So like, having to like care for a child with a mother who is barely home, like that would cut my dream career off. If I wanted to have kids,
which is a common
I'd have to pick a different career
amongst people is having this dream and then kids get married. And then you're not working toward it, and then you lose sight.
I gotta like kids first in order to actually want a kid.
Well,
but
you'll get there, right?
Maybe. Yeah.
Should we move on?
Yeah. It's my turn.
One more.
What was your first impression of the other person? Okay. Everyone's answer, like, for me, shocks me. I'll tell you about it after you give your answer.
And I think it's going to be along the same lines.
Really?
As what everyone else is saying. I don't know. When my first impression of you ever was the Seawolf Living takeover you did your first year.
Oh.
When you weren't freshly hired.
Yeah, freshly hired.
I just remember. Well, first of all, okay, so why I had this impression of you was you were a first year and you had gotten a role with Seawolf Living. And of course I was like, holy cow, that means that they must be an incredible worker. Like, holy cow, like not on the same level. Like, untouchable, so cool.
Me?
Yes. Oh. Because you had gotten that, and then you seemed so like secure as a first year.
Because like, Seawolf Living was like your dream.
Oh yeah, since freshman year. Yeah. And I was like, how does this person just waltz in here? And I wasn't upset about it. I was like, okay, well, you're on a different level. You're too cool for school. And so then I met you, and I also thought the same thing. You're just so... This is the vibe you give off. Yeah.
Was this like when you were hired or before you were hired?
When I was hired.
Okay.
Yeah, you were just so confident, I would say. Even if you weren't feeling it, you knew what you were doing, and you had fire fits, and I was like, you're so cool. And I was like, I'd love to be friends with that person. And then look where we are.
Yeah. Look at us now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at us now. Yeah. Are we gonna have to do a thumbnail?
Oh.
Okay. Yeah. We'll talk about that later.
Yeah, we should. Thumbnail. Okay.
I hated that. One more time. Cool. Okay, your turn.
So, okay, wait. A lot of people, their first impression of me is that I'm mean. Because I have a really bad RBF. And I'm really intimidating. Like, I intimidate a lot of people.
So I kind of got that because you were cool, but I did not think you were mean.
Okay.
I thought that you were maybe... When people say mean, I think it's like you're not looking for, like
like interaction.
You're very stable and grounded and not looking for like a friendship, like whatever. Like because you already got your friends and you're so popular or whatever. And that's just purely based on vibes.
Okay. Yeah.
So does it make sense? No.
Like a lot like people think that I hate them.
Oh, I've never thought that you were mean.
Okay. Yeah.
Or unkind. No.
So like since since my sophomore year started, like I've started trying to be a little bit more like.
No, I never thought that you weren't.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, because my RBF is really bad. Like, a lot of my friends have said, like, oh yeah, my first impression of you was that you hated me. It's like, I'm so sorry.
Wait, show me just your resting face. Whoa, okay, first of all, that's not your resting face because you started and you went... You had this...
Well, okay, I can't just, like, go into it. Like, I need to, like...
Yeah, no, that's not... Yeah, that's your resting face. That's not mean.
Yeah.
Okay, don't look at me anymore.
I've also discovered, like, when I'm driving, I kind of, like...
Serve. You serve.
Okay, anyways, my first impression of you was that you, like... I don't even know how to explain this. Like, very bubbly, very kind, very extroverted. I thought that you were, like, genuinely the
When was
nicest...
your first impression? When?
See, okay, I swear I thought I met you, like, before college. Like, I recognize your face from before.
What?
We've had this conversation. Like, I recognize your face from before I started
Have we
college.
had this conversation?
We have.
Okay. I guess I really haven't considered it. Yeah.
But, like, we definitely haven't because we met each other. Like, I think I, like, knew your face when I was making the Faces graphics.
Yeah. Face of SSU.
Faces of SSU. Yep. Yeah. Before you were hired. And that's when I, like, first actually, like, saw your face. But I think I also saw your face, like, in theater stuff because I was really involved in theater my first year. I don't even know. But very bubbly, very excited, very
Oh my
extroverted.
god. No. We worked on a show together. I directed Mega Hot.
Yeah, but before that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. Sorry. Okay, so that was probably my first real impression of you. Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, very bubbly. Extroverted teddy bear.
Yeah.
Which, like, I've learned, like, isn't totally the case. You're very sassy.
I am very sassy.
I did not expect, like, an attitude from you at all.
I'm also, like, not, like, a pushover.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
Like, I think I, like, imagined you as kind of, oh, this is going to sound really bad, but, like.
Like a,
like, ooh-woo.
So I'll just see myself out. You thought I was woo. Okay, sorry anyways.
That was like the first thing that came.
Yeah.
You're not uwu. Cause but
and I think you said it right, like I have a lot of energy.
Yeah. Very energetic. So I thought you were gonna be like, oh my god, I need to like take this person in small doses. Like I can't handle her for that long because she's gonna drain me. Yeah. No, not one bit. Like if anything, like you fill me with energy.
Yeah. And
you're not a draining person to talk at all.
Yeah.
Perfect balance of like energetic and chill.
Thank you. Perfect balance. Oh, it's so cute. Okay, last one.
Yes.
Is that mine or yours?
Yours.
Just go for it. Ooh, who is your inspiration? Don't have that face. Normal question.
In what area of life though?
In every area. Who's your inspirations? Who are your inspirations?
Okay. Fashion inspiration, Emma Chamberlain.
Okay. Period. Yeah.
Everything else in life, my mom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My mom too.
Yeah. And my dad. He is so incredibly detail oriented, and I feel like that rubs off on me a lot, and it's very inspiring to like see him put that much effort into the little hobbies that he loves. Like he loves fly tying for fly fishing, tying flies.
I don't know what that is.
It's like, it's so, you'd need to search it up. I can't even like explain it.
Okay.
But he literally spends like hours each day just like working on his flies, and it's like, it's the tiniest little things, and it's like it's so cute and it's so inspiring. That's like,
So you know what that reminds me of? That reminds me of you because you have your little hobbies. Your nails.
yeah, my
You're
nails,
literally the same. Yeah.
like with how tiny in detail. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Period.
Your mom. Yeah.
My mom. Yeah. I think I'm most like her. She's a like a girl boss, corporate. She works in compliance at Kaiser, but I always hear like the way she talks, and I'm just like, oh, period. The way she leads, and I feel like I'm a very similar leader, like in my jobs too.
Mm-hmm.
So she really inspires me, and like, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. I'm filming a day in the life. Can I like? You inspired me.
Okay, my other inspiration, Amanda. But yes,
Can I? My phone is doing things. Can I use your phone to film?
do it.
Part?
Are we pretending like? I mean,
No,
we are
we're like
filming.
actually we're filming.
Okay. So that was all.
I kind of want to go through our like few topics that we kind of like discuss, like trendy music.
Yeah, let's do that.
So let's do trends.
Yeah.
Like, what trends have you been interested in recently?
You go first. Oh, you know what trend? Somebody's watching me. It's yeah. It's so cute.
Yeah.
I think it's annoying. Sorry, I really think it's annoying. I'm obsessed with it in the fact that I like the dance. But the song itself, and I know that it was taken from like somebody that you used to know, because it's the same sold whatever. I just can't stand it.
Okay.
But I watch every single one.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you? Have you seen that trend? What do you think?
I mean, I've heard this song so many times now that it's just kind of like, okay, like I don't need to watch anymore.
Yeah.
Like, let's move on.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like I need to like look at TikTok. I don't know if this is like a trend, or I don't even know how to explain it.
Yeah.
But have you seen like the AI voiceovers of like cats? It's like, and Stinky was. Hold on, I need to like. This is gonna be very interesting.
Yeah.
For me to edit these audios. No, that is Evil Kitty.
I can't say I've ever seen that.
Really? I don't even know if that's like just like a trend or if it's just my For You page.
Yeah. Interesting.
So yeah.
So AI
voiceover
kitties,
cats.
Yeah. It's trendy.
Yeah. Also, I've been really obsessed. I've told you about this. I've been really obsessed with Brooklyn and Bailey recently.
Yeah.
Comfort watch. Brooklyn just had her baby. She's off of maternity leave now, I think. She's back to posting. 7 weeks postpartum. She needs to take a longer break, girl.
I like their marketing for they have a brand.
Yeah, Lash Next Door.
You knew that too fast. But yeah.
It's their clothing brand, right?
Yeah.
And they have Kindle cases and they have mascara and like a bunch of different things.
Yeah.
Yeah. This sweater was like inspired by Bailey.
I thought you were gonna say it was from
Lash Next Door. No. I love Lash Next Door though. I want to shop from there, but I feel like it's a little bit too like for me. Like I like to be
probably
a little bit
just
more
right
like
for me. I dress like that.
Like I like to be a little bit risky with my fashion tastes.
Yeah. I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
But I've also kind of been like liking the like simple,
yeah,
like casual.
Yeah. I'm with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about food?
Food. My roommate Bridget and I just made risotto last night.
How was it? You've also got to mention the Heath cookies.
Oh yeah. Okay. It was mushroom risotto, and we had no clue what we were doing. We totally just like winged it. Wang it.
Sure.
And it turned out really good. It was really, really good. We have so many leftovers in the fridge right now. Yeah. And then the Heath cookies.
Yeah.
Bridget and her girlfriend Maya,
Mm-hmm.
mainly the two of them, I sat there and watched, made
Good for
Heath
you.
cookies for one of Maya's roommates' birthdays
Mm-hmm.
last week. And those cookies were so good. It was like 80% Heath, 20% cookie batter, but I feel like that's the way
It was
to go.
good. You scared me a little bit with your description before I tried it. I was like, what do you mean this is like 80% Heath? I was like, I'm so scared. Like, my teeth are gonna. That was really good.
Really good. And the Heath didn't really stick to your teeth, I feel like.
No.
Which was surprising.
And then I said that it tasted like crack, like Christmas crack.
Crack? Yeah.
Oh! Not today.
Wait, how explicit do we want this podcast
I don't know.
to be?
Risque.
I'm like staying away from cursing for right now.
Yeah.
Because I don't really know. Yeah.
For me, I went to this place after audition or callbacks on Sunday, and it was Zachary's Chicago Pizza. But we tried a pizza blanca, which was, I can read what it was. It was like olive oil pizza.
Yeah, isn't that when there's no marinara and it's like the sauce is just olive oil?
It was olive oil, yeah, with ricotta and like garlic and lemon, and it was really good. And then we had that on the side of this Caesar salad, which was the best Caesar salad we've ever had. We walked away, we were like, that was the best meal. I went with my two friends. That was the best meal I've ever had.
Yeah.
Something about a hit. And Shirley Temple.
Oh my god, I love Shirley Temples.
I love Shirley Temples.
Have you ever had a Roy Rogers?
What is that?
It is a Shirley Temple, but instead of Sprite, it's Coke.
What?
Coke with grenadine. It's, don't knock it till you try it. It's really good. Like, have you ever had a cherry Coke?
Yeah.
It's
I
like,
guess.
It's like similar to that, but I feel like it's a little
wrong.
bit, it's like a little bit more fresh.
Yeah.
I had it for the first time at Carthay Circle in Disney literally a couple months ago when I went. Changed my life.
Next episode, catch us with Roy Rogers.
We should try to have drinks.
Fun drinks.
Yeah.
Cute.
I saw your TikTok about Disneyland. We should go.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I just remembered which one.
I love Disneyland.
Music.
I have been so into Lizzie McAlpine recently.
I love her.
Like, I've always loved Lizzie McAlpine, but recently she's just been hitting a little bit harder.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's a seasonal depression, but like...
Well... There's that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love her. And Pale J. Which, have you heard These Sacred Souls?
Yes.
Kind of like similar vibes to that.
Yeah.
And they just announced a show in the UK. Their first ever show. And I'm not going to fuss with my phone again. And I like swiped up on their story and I was like, come to California. And they liked the message. I was like, oh.
Oh, wow.
They have like 2 followers on Spotify. Very, very, very small. But I love them.
Wow.
Yeah. Also, I found another song that I think you would really like. I'll play it for you after this episode.
Yeah.
I don't remember what it's called, but it's by Olivia Dean. I think it's a newer song.
Familiar.
Yeah. She had another song. I want to look. See if I can find it.
I can talk about mine. I've started getting into, a couple days ago I listened to Lady Gaga's new album.
I haven't listened to it yet.
It's good.
Reason to Stay.
Oh,
it's very like poppy. It's cute.
Poppy.
Lady Gaga.
Lady Gaga. And I've also been playing this playlist that was randomly made. It's called Messy Teenage Girl. And the reason I started listening to it is because of my therapist. I have like intense driving anxiety, and like I was also getting ready for some auditions, so I needed some like hype songs. It's all the hype songs. And like that I don't give a fart, I'm gonna do this, and like
Yeah.
that felt very 40 years old right there. But like, yeah, I don't care.
Mm-hmm.
And that really helped me with my driving anxiety and my audition. And it's the playlist is called Messy Teenage Girl, and it's all of like that Hollaback Girl.
Oh
like,
yeah. I recently
Rihanna.
made a running playlist.
Yeah.
Because did I tell you I'm getting back into running?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what's wrong with me.
Why is anything wrong with you? Why is that wrong?
I am not a runner. I don't like running. But recently, like when I've been going to the gym, it's been just like, let's just go. But anyways, running playlist. And it's very like, there's a lot of Tyler the Creator in there. There's Kendrick. It's very hype. And I have a couple house songs in there by Dom Dolla because I love Dom Dolla. Yeah. I don't think it's your style of music whatsoever.
Probably not.
No.
That's okay.
But it's a really good playlist. So if you need running hype music, it's called Run!
Yeah!
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the gift of the gab.
Yeah.
In a nutshell. I hope you enjoyed.
Yeah.
I really do. And if you didn't, next episode might be your style.
Yeah.
And then the episode after that
might also be your style.
And if you like give us a thumbs up or whatever, like it.
Yeah, thumbs up.
Maybe you'll like the next one too. And like follow us and stuff.
Yeah, follow us on Instagram, Spotify, YouTube. We should try to put these on Apple Podcasts as well. Apple Podcasts.
Yeah.
TBD on that one because we need to figure that out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Follow us.
Follow us. Yeah.
Subscribe.
The Gift of the Gab _podcast.
On Instagram.
On Instagram and TikTok. And
you can find all of our links in our Instagram bio and our Spotify bio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. Thank you so much.
Yes. Thank you.
Mic drop.
Oh. See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.